Yeah, here we go, tubers. Putting this thing back together, I decided to go to one of the Harley dealers early this morning, and well, not early. They don't open till 9, so I had to dick around until that hour of the morning, middle of the day. And I got all the parts I needed, which weren't many. It was 2 seals and an O-ring. And, oh, I'm sorry about that sniffling. God damn, I gotta stop that. Can't help it. Anyway, got the inner primary chain case back on. And wonder of wonders, I also did that without removing the exhaust system. I almost gave up, but I finally figured out a way to get the starter twisted out so I could get the big drive gear engaged to the shaft. And I was pretty happy about that. Anyway, I got everything cleaned up. All the threads are clean. The tapers are clean. And let me, maybe I'll probably do a still photo of this later, but these older machines use a taper fit to the clutch hub, and they're okay with a stock engine without too much rework, but they have been problematic. Later motorcycles like my 96 and my 97, they use a splined interface, much better. But with a fairly stock engine and not beating the living bejesus out of it, you're probably going to be okay with a tapered clutch hub fitting. And also the key. One of the keys to doing this job right is making sure that taper and the mating taper inside the clutch hub is absolutely clean, free of dirt, and bone dry. No Loctite, no glue, no anything, just bone dry. You want metal to metal contact. And I want to thank Keith Fenner from Turn Right Machine Works, who really knows his stuff, for educating me about the proper fitting of tapered fittings. I used to think they required some, magic weasel piss or some kind of super glue to make it work, and then I'd wonder, yeah, shit, why is this falling apart? Oh man, what a piece of crap. Well, again, it was a self-inflicted wound. So anyway, here we are. Everything's cleaned up, and I gotta get my red Loctite, and that's on its last legs. I hope it works. Actually, I got some high temperature red Loctite, which I'm going to use. So anyway, let me put the camera in the tripod, which I just found, and move on to the next step. Hold on. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, close enough. I'm all new at this. Here we are. Close enough. You don't want to get carried away with the Loctite. It's not a case where if a little bit's good, a lot more is a lot better. That's bullshit. You need a couple of drops here. Come on, Loctite. It's a little thick. Actually, it's almost empty. Whoop, too much. Too much. And a drop there. That's, whoops, that's probably too much. Now I earlier had cleaned those threads with brake cleaner, blew them clean with air. And let them dry. So, man, that's too much. I'll put it on my pants, that's a good place for it. Put this little bugger on, there we go. Be patient. Uh-oh, something just fell off the bench. We're going to line the keyway straight up. So I'm not hunting for it. Look how it ended up down there. Oh, I see it. An important part, but I know where it is. Oh, damn it. I was going to get a picture of this and I forgot. Trust me, it was so clean and dry that there's rust on it. Which is a good sign. This whole assembly is pretty darn heavy. Wish I hadn't done that. There we go. There. I'll get that brass shim later. Not part of this job. There. That's done. Okay. Let me slap this bad boy on here somewhere. Wherever it fits. Sometimes the seemingly simplest tasks end up being the biggest pain in the ass. Like this. I have no idea why this is fighting me. I didn't drop it. There's nothing nicked or bunged up or anything. Ah, son of a bitch, get in there. God damn it. They're all equally spaced, as far as I know. What the fuck? Come on. There we go. Ah, perfect. Now, let's start this nut. This one's the left-handed one. So, it's bass backwards and everything else. There we go. No washers, no snaps, no whirlwings, no magic potions, nothing. Just put it on. And I already got the Loctite on the male thread. So all I need to do now is put this on, which is the spring. Now, newer bikes like my 96 and 97, they require a shitload of torque on that nut, like 150 or 160 pound-feet. And this one, according to the factory service manual, only requires 100. Wrote it down. Wrote it down right there. Clutch hub 60, compensating sprocket 100. Straight from the manual. Left hand, loosen is tightened. Now, you might be wondering, if I'm going to tighten that up, how do you keep it from turning? Pretty damn simple. And ugly. Get yourself a hunk of wood or an old screwdriver you don't give a shit about anymore. Jam it in there. Get the torque wrench. I should have done this earlier, but I didn't. Whoops, too much. Too far. Let's go to 105. Just because. If you want, you can buy a steel bar to stick in there. That'll do the same job. That works across. Whoops. Not necessary. Actually, I need a smaller piece of scrap wood. Not smaller, longer, but smaller, narrower. Yeah, that'll work. And then 100 till it clicks. Click! She's done. And now we do the back nut. What hell size was that? 1 1/8? This one? No, too big. 1 3/16, so it must be 1 2/16. Like I said the first time. 1 1/8. I should know this by heart, but I don't. And turn the wrench around. Well, actually, I'm going to need to install the rest of the clutch. Before I tighten that one, well, let's see. Let's see if there's another way. Whoops. Bad move. I broke it. Anyway, not a big deal. I can fix that. But the nut is snug, so I can go back and tighten it up later. Should have seen that coming. Alright, that's it. I'm going to put the clutch together now. Fix that little broken thing. It's only really a spacer. There's no torque or anything through it, so I can pop that back in and use it as is. Won't be a problem. Wished I hadn't done it, but I did. So there we go. Primary chain installation, complete with a screw up. Later.